A cat. A white cat. Named Ahu.
What's all this ruckus? Sounded worse than a dozen tomcats fighting over the world's last mackerel.
In the harbor. We need help. Fast.
Quite the inventory, especially for just a cat. But also everything seems to be quite expensive. But maybe we can just sell a bit of stuff too. It's interesting laughing, I guess. Alright. The resurrect scrolls are cheaper than I would have imagined. Or cheaper than in Original Sin 2. I think the Blessed skill book would be nice, but it's also expensive. I would just buy 2 resurrect scrolls and try to buy the rest later, I guess. Or to steal it.
Ah, but I see we've suffered another orc landing. And judging by the relative ease with which it was dispatched, I can only come to one conclusion. Source hunters have arrived in Cyseal. You're as welcome as a glass of cooled milk on a hot day, my friend. I'm Ahu, at your service. It was I who requested your presence in this troubled city.
I was summoned by a cat? No offense, though.
So you were, and so you weren't. Behold! There we are. Meet my other half, Hunter. Ha ha! No need to look so flabbergasted. I may be a wizard rife with tricks and guile, but I assure you my plea is an earnest one. So, now that the cat is out of the bag, let us turn to the matter of Councillor Jake's murder.
So, please tell me more about it.
It's hard to put my finger on it, but I can feel in my very whiskers that sorcery was at play. Visit the scene of the crime, and I'd bet sardines for salad you'll say the same.
How many cat jokes do you want to make? Yes. Do you see that? On his belt? Is that a small cat with a heart?
Captain Aureus, though, the local commander of the Legion, insists I'm seeing ghosts. I insist he's blind to all but the undead.
Okay, so first things first. Where can I find the scene of crime?
Jake was murdered in a downstairs room of the King Crab Inn, up in Cyseal proper. The Legion keeps it under lock and key, though, so you'll need Aureus's permission should you want to have a peek.
I mean, since the council has been murdered, I assume there are some suspects? Anyone you can tell me about?
So there are. Or rather, there is. Popular opinion has it his wife did the deed. But to be frank, I have my doubts. She seems a likely candidate, to be sure, but that would make her a sorceress. Esmeralda knows how to charm, yes, but I just don't see her magic extend beyond a frolicsome look and wink. Still, don't simply take my word for it, Hunter. It may be well worth your while to cross-examine her yourself. The Legion has her under guard in her shop near the town square. That's where you'll find poor Jake's widow.
That's actually something else I'd like to discuss. I don't know what. See those carcasses over there? It may be interesting that the orcs were led by a human.
A human, you say? Truly? But that would be like a kitten leading a wolf pack.
Yeah, maybe they are in the cult too, working together.
And yet, I have heard rumors about a sect of sorts, a shadowy set of worshippers that associate even with orcs. Some say they're sorcerers, but people will say that about anyone who behaves a bit strangely nowadays.
Yeah, sounds a bit like medieval witch hunt.
I don't quite know what to make of this news, but thank you for informing me. It'd be foolish to dismiss such a curious event out of hand.
You said Aureus had problems with the undead, so what exactly is the trouble you're having?
Ah, the undead. They've been clawing their way out of the ground for 2 years now. And for 2 years the stalemate between them and the living has been dragging on at a weary pace indeed.
So there must be a reason for them coming back or coming alive at all.
The Legion did a good job keeping them at bay, but I think it's fair to say that without my magic-infused ballistae, they'd have gotten the better of us by now.
So...
Someone is responsible for the outbreak. Necromancers are at work, but who are they and where do they hide? Alas, that searching for them is like searching for a single louse in a lion's mane.
From what I've seen and heard, this isn't the first time you have problems with marauding orcs. Anything more to it?
Unfortunately, that is absolutely correct. The orc siege is yet another hairball stuck in this city's already choking throat, and it shows no signs of abating. We've cordoned off the western beach where most orc activity has been reported. For the 9 lives of me, I can't seem to figure what they're doing here. There's nothing of interest along the waterfront, except for a set of caves with an unfavorable reputation. Maybe they're after some pirate's treasure, the fools.
Tell me more. So, tell me a bit more about this cat trick, I guess, of yours.
Oh, but that's not a trick. It's a blessing. Or does it surprise you that I enjoy taking a feline guise? Such magic is a gift, Hunter. To tread upon the realm of instinct. Even articulate speech, perhaps humanity's greatest asset, cannot give expression to something so inextricably innate.
Something I'm wondering about is actually for both games, both Divinity Original Sin 2 and this one, is in a world where you have magic, and magic is not tied to souls, but you also have sorcery. How do you differentiate? How do you know it? Does it have, I don't know, a special aura? Cause I mean, you could, even in front of Magisters and the second game, you could cast magic and got away with it. But using souls was, well, seen as a threat, of course. That's the story. But that always makes me wonder, because from my point of view, both seems magical.
To be out in the night, to stalk on silent paws and hunt with only the moon as your witness. You couldn't possibly imagine the thrill. But of course, it's handy to speak in more than meows. And I couldn't brew potions or make machines without opposable thumbs. This I freely admit. Let's just say I have found a way to enjoy the best of 2 worlds.
I mean, shape-shifting sounds really nice. Alright, I see you around when I know more.
I'm glad we've met, Source Hunter. And I'm certain we have a lot more to talk about. Feel free to visit me whenever you want. I've set up a workshop in the Legion's headquarters. Once you're there, just take the stairs, but do pay a visit to Aureus first. He may bark like a beagle with its tail stuck in the door, but you won't get very far in your investigation without speaking to the de facto leader of Cyseal. And with that, I bid you adieu, Hunter. Adieu and good luck. May your enemies prove to be mere mice, and you the dauntless mouser.
Sects, undead,
Handy.
orcs. Well, looks like we have our work cut out for us.
At least we won't be bored. How about we go see that Aureus chap Alhu mentioned?
Sounds like we have lots of stuff we can do in the city. And once again has this weird revealing bugs. But yeah. Ah, nice. I can set markers. I really like that. Oh, that's an orc. A charmed orc. Hmm. Yeah, where to go first? Oh, maybe try helping to put out this ship.
The ship's blazing ever higher!
Unfortunately, we have to use our scroll for that. So that's enough. Ah, we got a reputation for that. Nice. Yay, fish. Ha. Guess you need...
The greatest warriors in Rivellon can't cross a rope.
It sounds very meta. Of course, you can't. Guess you need telekinesis. So let's mark this on our map. Telekinesis. Please. This. I can't write. Chest. Was that read correctly? Where even is it? Kinesis. Not really. Whatever. Ah, I guess that's the sunken ship. Oh, they look very sad.
Ask the sorcerer.
And very
Go
similar.
on.
Those two at least.
A home, a livelihood, all sunk in a matter of minutes while we could do nothing but look on.
See? Once again, tell me about yourself. What exactly happened here?
These damn orcs. They can't keep off this place for the life of them. They came in here slinging fireballs and swinging swords. Wasn't a thing we could do to defend ourselves.
Do you know anything about the burning ship over there? Which is, well, not burning anymore.
That was a right stunning show of magic you pulled, it was. Wish you'd have been around when our own barge went down in flames.
This one doesn't look burned, though, I have to say. Anything you can tell me about yourselves?
Well, we were merchants what seems like a moment ago. With our ship sunk, we're little more than 3 men with nothing more to say than boo.
So, you're looking for work, I take it.
With our ship gone, nothing for it but to get a job. Slim pickings around here, that's for sure. Maybe you can keep an eye out, though.
Sure. Log, new entry added. I guess that's a quest.
Oh, and don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife. You know the story.
Is that why we never sail to Ythel Gore anymore?
Okay.
Shores? Here? In Cyseal? Bah! Of all the cursed hunks of rock to land on, Conrad chooses this one.
How are the burning ship over there?
A ship's got a soul too, you know. You did a mighty fine thing saving that barge. For those of us raised in crews instead of families, it's kin to saving a fellow man.
Let's see. I can't really sneak here. Ah, I think there are too many people here.
Is that Bertie still right?
I have to say there was quite the attack on the harbour,
As
right?
fine a specimen. Who knows if it's even over for sure? Those damn orcs keep sending us these terrible surprises. Youthful Gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that orky charm loves him.
Ah,
I wouldn't let an orc within 500 yards of my loving nature.
Ever hear about the time the captain took the Duchess of Feddel's carriage?
but yes, so someone charmed the orc we just saw.
No, he didn't. He drove it straight to the pub and back.
Shores? Here? In Cyseal?
Ah, okay, I think all the sailors have the same dialogue.
dialogue.
So let's talk to Conrad.
Ahoy, sailor! Are you enjoying the fresh winds of Cyseal?
Ah, he
Oh,
actually
that
sells
loopy
some
legionnaire
stuff.
really thinks that orchid charm loves him.
But yeah, still we
I
don't
wouldn't
really
let it
have
all
that
within
much
500 yards of
money,
my
I
loving
think.
nature.
Ever hear about the time the captain took the Duchess of Federal's carriage for the joy
What do you think of the attack on the
No,
harbor?
he didn't. He drove it straight
Those
to the
orcs must be out of their barbarous minds launching an attack on a city where a great wizard resides. Though even I must admit they put up a hearty effort.
Hmm.
I'll tell you, the only time I'd consider waging a suicide campaign like that would be if whatever I sought was something worth dying over.
500 yards of my loving nature.
Well, does he mean the orcs or the defenders? Tell me something about yourself.
Name's Conrad, cargo trader, sea captain, an expert in all things nautical. Folks across Andervale know to give old Conrad a holler when it comes to rare imports and magical items.
See you around. Yeah, if we had money, we could buy interesting stuff.
I wouldn't let it all within 500 yards of my loving nature.
Fun with fluids always sounds a bit lewd. Fun with fluids. Firing Guide is an intimidating plant. It was, after all, named after one of Rivellon's fiercest heroes. You can't imagine what effect such a plant might have when mixed into a potion. Woe betide he who faces a foe who have quaffed of a phial of Firing Guide.
Speaking of youthful gore, that
Stop
loopy
all talking.
legionnaire really thinks that orchid charm.
At the same time over each other. Yay, random mushrooms and crates. Sounds like a good thing to eat them. Okay. Yeah, let's see if we can do something about the charmed orc.
Steady, boys, steady.
Save that ship all by your lonesome. Quite the feat. If I had the magic touch about me, I'd have let me hand too.
Yeah, we're not gonna ask everyone about the burning ship. Sounds a bit like, praise me. Also, citizen. Oh, you have a name.
Oh, hail the rain spirit.
You're important.
That was a fine display of magicianship it was.
Ah, well,
Or who knew what he was doing, bringing in a source hunter, didn't he?
I sure hope so. And we sneak. No.
I said myself, if I don't start earning an extra gold piece an hour, I'll walk out that door.
Good on you.
It's a very smart sounding voice.
I'm seeing 2 feet approaching me, and there you are. My powers astound even me.
You mean seeing? Tell me a little about yourself.
I'm Bull, the leading clairvoyant in Cyseal. The 2 feets never bother to ask, but I see all that is and is to be.
So you could tell me my fortune?
Of course, most winsome 2 feet. Of course. What would you like to know?
Will I be lucky in love?
Well, that depends, 2 feet. That depends. I see that love has caused you to falter in the past. Yes, falter dearly. You must reconcile your mistakes before you will find true love.
Well, that sounds a bit generic, doesn't it? Will I be wealthy?
Why, yes, most wealthy indeed. But you must be vigilant, 2 feet, for I see that your wealth will come by bloody means.
That means I will loot all my wealth after battles? How will I die?
Death. Ever the most difficult topic to foretell. I see. Oh dear. No. No. your reading is over. Do you hear? Over.
Okay.
That's all for today. Bull's tired now. Yes, very tired. So, be on your way then, hmm?
A true divination expert. Ooh, some wolf scroll.
Cyseal, shiver me timbers and sliver me
I
heels.
will take that one. Bucket, which is also a helmet, but also impedes both sight and hearing.
Plenty of fish in the sea, but I've got the
Nah, it's just
foulest
worth one gold piece.
Well, tuck my
Bill
tail
and
and call
Bull.
me Bessie. A 2 feet addressing me directly? Huh, I thought I'd never see the day. Don't know what you said to upset Bull, but don't worry about it too much. Being in tune with the flow of time takes a lot out of him.
Yeah. So, Bill, tell me about yourself.
Oh, me and my brother Bull have dragged this here cart all around Cyseal, from dock to graveyard and back again.
Well, you see, the gold and silver planets in square aspect suggest a struggle within you.
The gold and silver planets? What? Let's go to the warehouse. Sounds like a great place to loot stuff, by the way.
One day, Moira. One day you'll show 'em all.
Okay. Can you please turn around? Go Scarlett, distract that guard.
Salutations!
Hi.
Source hunters, I see. I'm Sergeant Courteous, proud protector of this house of Legion goods.
Yeah, tell me how about how you're protecting it while my partner's looting. Careful sneak peek into someone's pocket and a sneak mode. Yeah, I think for that I would need pickpocketing. Yeah. Oh, come on, why are you all coming here? As if I would ever do something unlawful. Send out Scarlett. What exactly is in that room exactly?
This is a storing house for Legion supplies. Perhaps the most important building in the realm, by my and others' estimation. And I, Sergeant Courteous, have been trusted to guard it.
It surely must be a very important building if you are assigned to it. Tell me a bit more about yourself.
Courteous is my name. The Legion is my calling.
Okay, if that's everything. Sound to be like a very interesting person.
This place reeks of orc stench.
I want a robe.